It's She-Hulk Day! Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Meta Fandom Boys YouTube channel. I'm your host Sanvid. This is not a podcast episode. This is me reacting to the very first episode of Marvel Studios' She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. And obviously you will see a cut down version of especially me reacting to the entire 30-minute episode because we might get a copyright claim. And yeah, so I've cut it down and hopefully you like what you see.
Oh, Jane Foster made it to the Power.
What is the responsibility of those with power? Very real consequences.
Listen to a paralegal over another lawyer?
Yeah,
Okay, this is
You can just Hulk out? Blow everyone's minds?
It's true. I am a Hulk. And I'm guessing you're not going to be able to focus on this fun lawyer show until you know all about that, so let me get you up to speed. A few months ago, I went...
She keeps me in human form.
That was the law. Rogers did not have a girlfriend before he went into the service.
Says who?
Obviously, Captain America was a virgin.
Wait, is that Scar? What the? 100% a ship from Scar. Whoa.
Inhibitor. Jen, get away from me. I'm bleeding. Get away.
I see the green blood.
My cousin to get me. Can I borrow somebody's phone?
Oh, sure. Here you go.
Well, ladies' night was a bust.
Yeah, guys.
No.
So where we going, fellas? What's up? How you doing?
Led Zeppelin. Thor Ragnarok? A severed Iron Man head? Oh, that's an Ultron head. An Avengers theme. Nice.
Hello?
I spent the blip fixing myself and integrating the Hulk banner identities.
In this tiny beach house lab.
Yeah. Tony built it for me a few years ago. Tony Stark.
Oh, right. Did we hit a spaceship?
Yeah, Sakaran Class A courier craft. They're
knew it.
probably trying to deliver a message. I gotta get to the bottom of that. You know, weird stuff just kind of finds you when you're a Hulk. Shit.
Lethal? As in I'm gonna die?
No, there was more to it that I'm going to explain.
That is not the sentence to take a pause on, Bruce.
Okay. Look. I have been analyzing your blood, and the way it synthesized gamma, I was able to use it to completely heal my arm. Conclusion, my arm is healed, and now I'm able to be my fully integrated self again.
Smug Hulk.
Smart Hulk.
Well, it's pretty smug to call yourself smart.
I didn't come up with it.
You use it. Implied endorsement.
Don't lawyer me. So,
Okay, you've analyzed everything. Now fix me. Get me back to normal.
Jen, this is not going away. You feeling better? Listen. This is a multi-year journey you're about to embark on coming to terms with being the Hulk. 15 years, give or take.
15
Our
years?
top priority is to control when you turn. Transformations are triggered by distressed emotional states, so we need to know the exact threshold that causes it for you.
Put on a Pixar movie. When Bing Bong jumps out of the wagon and Inside Out.
Bing Bong. No, stop. I need to focus. The triggers are anger and fear.
Those are like the baseline of any woman just existing.
All right then, let's try this.
Kind of feels like if I don't transform, I'm gonna die. You have a plan B for that?
Nope.
Totally use this chamber for you, psychopath!
Yes.
Why are you talking to me like I'm a stray horse?
Jen?
Yeah?
Wait, you're still Jen? Right now?
Yeah? And I'm conscious.
This is incredible. You don't have an alter ego. You're the only one in there?
As far as I can tell.
You really don't feel like there's another hand on the wheel at all?
It's just me.
Not so fast. You still can't control when you transform.
Okay, so how do I turn back into Jen? How did you do it?
Usually I'd fall out of a jet, or I'd get knocked out by a robot and I'd wake up as Banner. Or Natasha for a little while would tell me a lullaby. You have so much more to learn about being a Hulk. I don't think you have thought through how dangerous this level of power is. Can't be emotional. Forget Hulk rage. Just regular anger means death and destruction for everything and everyone around you. And I'm telling you, when people start seeing you as a monster that never goes away.
Fine. Teach me how to Hulk, please.
First, we're gonna practice some mindfulness with a few yoga techniques.
Wow, I never thought you'd be into all this mind, body, spirit stuff.
More about presence, about accepting the situation you're in.
Oh, I thought it was about getting my butt tight as hell. Up top.
Gross, Jen.
I'm liking this.
2 wardrobes. One for Jen and one for your Hulk body. Who's your best friend?
Nikki.
Spandex. Spandex is your best friend. It metabolizes alcohol at an incredibly fast rate, which means that we can drink so much and not get drunk.
You built this bar by hand?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah, me and Tony. Well, Tony mostly drank. Just sat around, like, complaining about Steve.
Oh, Steve.
It was a good time during a hard time.
To a good time during a hard time.
Drink to that.
I'm not gonna be a superhero.
What else you gonna do as a Hulk?
Return to my career that I have spent years building.
We have to make sure of your ability to tolerate the stress and regulate your emotions, especially your anger.
Well, here's the thing, Bruce. I'm great at controlling my anger. I do it all the time. When I'm catcalled in the street, when incompetent men explain my own area of expertise to me, I do it pretty much every day, because if I don't, I will get called emotional or difficult, or I might just literally get murdered. So I'm an expert at controlling my anger because I do it infinitely more than you. So all of this just feels like projecting a lot of shit onto me.
See.
No, I'm doing this.
And I know you didn't ask for this, but whether you like it or not, you're now a superhero. And who's gonna protect the world if it isn't people like us?
Are you quoting a comic book right now? It's not wrong that I am choosing to help people in the way that I've always wanted to.
I'm serious.
You're not the only one!
What, you think you can just say a bunch of mean things like that and then take off?
Yes!
Jen, you're doing the best you can, and you can do better. You're fixing it. So if you want to go back to your life as a lawyer, I respect that.
Thanks. He doesn't mean that.
So you know, I'm literally the only other person in the world that understands what you're going through.
I know.
So Call me anytime.
Thank you, Bruce. Thanks for everything.
Aw.
I said a bunch of harsh but very true things.
Wow, an apology that still doubles down on a thing you're apologizing for. That's very lawyerly.
Yeah, I'm a much better lawyer than I am a Hulk.
Now who's smug? Look, you change your mind. Door never closes.
Thanks. Well, that's how it all happened. And no crazy Hulk stuff since. So now my family knows, and Nikki knows, and you know. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Do your thing.
Right now, in front of everybody? I really like this outfit. Jennifer Walters, attorney at law. Ready to give my closing argument now. Did you see that ass? Like that?
Steve Rogers is not a virgin. He lost his virginity to a girl in 1943 on the USO tour. You're not drunk?
Captain America!
I liked the episode. I really, really did. This is probably the most amount of screen time that we've ever gotten with Bruce Banner as Hulk. Like, even with all the movies combined, I think this is the most amount of screen time that Mark Ruffalo has ever gotten as the Hulk. And to be fair, I really wanted that. We've never really seen a lot of the Hulk side of the MCU, probably because of the deal with Universe. But there are some indications that he might be getting a solo movie. Again, not confirmed, absolutely not confirmed, but if you're carefully observing everything that's happening in the first episode, you know that it's going towards a storyline, a very famous Hulk storyline called World War Hulk. It's possible, they're teasing something. Now it's not confirmed, but they are teasing something. Hopefully Phase 6, Kevin Feige, please. Hopefully Phase 6, please. But again, I'm excited where this goes. I'm really, really excited. That's Sakaran Space Courier 8. I'm excited. Tatianamaslany already killing it. Love her version of She-Hulk. I personally very much feel like her breaking the fourth wall is so natural, so simple. It feels like she can so easily speak to the camera. And if this is how good they can do the fourth wall breaking, I'm actually excited with how much Marvel can do with Deadpool 3. If they can do this with She-Hulk, I'm excited for Deadpool 3. I really, really am. As for the CGI, it's not bad. It looks pretty good, alright? That one scene where she's doing yoga with Bruce, and after that entire scene of how she gets catcalled on the streets, when she actually gets angry, that scene of her turning into She-Hulk felt very natural to me. It didn't feel like very gamey or like very weird, like as if like it's a video game type transformation, which is how it has felt, especially for me while watching the trailers. But this feels very natural. This feels good, alright? I don't feel like, okay, you know what, that kind of looks wonky. No, it doesn't. It actually looks good. It looks good. Can I say it's perfect? Maybe not. We'll see in the future episodes. But it looks great. It really, really does. I just realized it's probably the most amount of references we've ever gotten of Tony Stark, especially after, Spider-Man Far From Home? Because we haven't seen any mention of Tony Stark since Far From Home, maybe even No Way Home. But I think after Far From Home, Tony Stark has just been like forgotten. So like, it's really, really nice to see how they bonded in that 5-year time gap. I still, you know what? I still remember the most shocking thing for me while watching Endgame was that 5-year time gap. I still was so shocked. I watched the movie like 5 times in IMAX, and I still can tell you this. That 5-year gap took me by surprise. I was like, what, you telling me they didn't do anything for 5 freaking years? Still blew my mind, still. And the fact that they still bonded in that 5 years, the fact that he made an entire beach type lab in Mexico for Banner, and that they hung out at the bar, that BB and TS at the bar. I miss my science bros, man. I miss them so damn much. We also get our first look at Jamila Jamil as Titania, just for a little while. I think they wanted the first episode to focus mainly on just telling the story, or the backstory of how Jennifer Walters became She-Hulk. And I heard in an interview that Jessica Gao, the head writer of the show, actually said that the entire origin story of how Tatianamaslany's Jennifer Walters became She-Hulk was saved up till episode 8? Bro, why? Like, I mean, just get it over with, right? Just tell us first. Thank God that they figured that out in post-production. But everyone wants to know the backstory, right? Don't keep it like a burning question till the very end of the episode. The very end of the show, rather. Because, like, I mean, we all want to know first, right? So at least, I think this is also the first MCU Disney Plus TV show that has answered at least most of the origin story factor of it in the first episode itself. For example, with Moon Knight, they told that in episode 5. Again, same with the penultimate episode. With Miss Marvel also they went back to the origin story of her going back to 1947 partition of India, all of that. Very much, again, in episode 5 or 6. So I think this was one of the very first MCU Disney Plus shows that answered the first thing in the first episode. It was like a filler episode to just tell you what has been going on around in the MCU with Jennifer Walters, with Hulk, with Bruce Banner, and the fact that they hung out, the fact that Sakaran spaceship courier came, just everything. Just fill the audience in with what has been going on with Jennifer Walters' life in the first episode itself. So yeah, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. If you're still watching, thank you so much for watching till here, and drop your comments down the video of how did you enjoy the first episode of She-Hulk, and what do you expect to see in the next few episodes, apart from Daredevil and the other cameos, obviously. But I would love to know your thoughts, and I would love to know if there's anything we could improve with some of these videos. Again, I'm very new to the entire YouTube stuff, but I really wanted to try this out, and I'm again new to video editing as well. So if there's anything that you would like me to improve upon, I would love to hear your thoughts, your opinions down in the comment section. So yeah, thank you so much, and consider subscribing to the Meta Fandom Boys YouTube channel. I hope you liked what you see, and we will try our best to do more videos like this, and you will see me again next week when episode 2 comes out. So yeah, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye.